What's going on, everybody? This is Ryan A. Polk, and welcome to the wrap up. And today I'm going to review American Skin, which is directed by Nate Parker, who also stars in this, and it also features Omari Hardwick and Beau Knapp. And this movie did get a release at the Venice Film Festival back in 2019, but it was able to get released worldwide finally this year, well, last month this year. So even though I'm a month behind, I still don't care because I finally made my way to see it, and I'm going to review it anyway still. And this movie, you got Nate Parker, who plays this Marine veteran. He decides to seek revenge on the cop who had murdered his son during a traffic stop that they were in, and the officer who plays him is played by Beau Knapp. You know, he kills his son during that traffic stop, and that's why he wants to seek revenge. And this movie, I would have to put this movie on the list of good movies for 2021, because the way the storyline was for this and the flow of the movie, it was creative. You know, like the way how the idea that Nate Parker's character did have to seek revenge was a way that nobody probably wouldn't even had ever thought of, and I believe is also something that you have never seen that you never have saw in today's world. And you got and you know, the movie had good acting in the movie. You know, I mean, the acting was good by Omari Hardwick and Beau Knapp, and even Nate Parker himself. You got Omari Hardwick, who's also a veteran in the movie, and he plays Nate Parker's brother, who helps him seek revenge. And I feel like if I go too much into this, that I'm going to be spoiling the movie. And I will say this, because, you know, I'm not a spoiler. That's not what I do. But there was one thing that, yes, it was two things that disappointed me in the movie, you know, because, the story of the movie because it wasn't right how the way his son got murdered. That right there disappointed me, of course. And also, it was also something else that had disappointed me too, and I can't even mention that because that would be spoiling the movie if I was to bring that up. But if you already have seen the movie, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. That did disappoint me. And if you're a fan of dramatic movies like this, I think that you will enjoy it. I mean, from the moment I had watched it from beginning to end, I was not bored with this movie at all. The movie, I mean, like I said, the storyline of the movie was creative, and this movie also, actually, you know what? A third thing I could say about this movie that did kind of also disappoint me was that the movie wasn't really too long. Like, the movie seemed like it was kind of short, you know. But still, even though if it was short, it was still well thought out. I mean, the flow of the movie, you know, it was still there. And great job to Nate Parker for bringing this movie out to us, because a movie like this is something that we do need to see, especially with the way that things are going in today's society. So, yes, you know, Nate Parker had once again directed another good movie, and this movie, you know, I mean, if you haven't even seen it yet, you know, I think that you definitely will. Enjoy it once you check it out. You know, because you're definitely going to be wondering, you know, what's going to happen next. How is this going to end? And this movie now, I mean, I believe it's not going to release in any theaters. You know, it's just on demand. So, you know, concluding to this review, is it worth paying on demand to go see? Yeah, paying on demand to watch. I would have to say yes, it definitely is. If you haven't seen this movie, and I think that you should pay for it to watch it on demand. I know it's on Amazon Prime, so if you have Amazon Prime, you know, check it out on there. And for American Skin's grade, I give American Skin a B out of 5 stars. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. And if this movie was to be shown in theaters, I definitely would have went to go check it out, and I would have been happy to see it in theaters as well. So until then, this is Ryan A. Polk with the wrap up. And if you like this video, hit like. Feel free to comment below on what you thought about this review, or if you've seen the movie already, feel free to comment below what you thought about the movie. And if you do want to see some more videos from me, more reviews from me, hit subscribe to see some more.